Not to mention never losing your luggage.
We're idiots.
Oh, right.
Attention all passengers for Flight 1370. It looks like the plane is going to be delayed a little bit longer. The airline has lost the pilot's luggage. Isn't it time you got your pilot's license? Call Ocala Aviation today. 352-861-7484. That's 352-861-7484. Hey, you've earned it. Call today.
Thank you, Dan. 81 degrees. What was that? 81 degrees. Temperatures climbing to 91 today. Lows tonight 76. A little bit cool tonight, huh? Look at that. There's a good chance we're going to see rain today at 2 o'clock-ish. 2-ish or 3-ish, 65% chance now. Before it said 64.5. Somebody must have been joking with us. All right, Galen Unold is on the phone from LifeSouth Community Blood Center. It's Friday, Galen. 1 week from today, by the way, Galen does the first broadcast?
Yep.
From football, high school football?
Exactly, high school
wow.
football.
Good morning, Galen. How you doing?
Hey, good morning, Larry, Robin. How are y'all?
Good, yeah. 1 week, right? We're correct?
Yeah. Yep.
Wow. So how the show prep for the football game is immense. A lot of people don't know how much time you put into it before you actually go on the air. When do you start doing the interviews with the coaches?
I'll do that next week. I mean, I've talked to them already. There's a jamboree tonight, so I'll see them tonight. I'll see some of the coaches tonight, and it's just you just build up to it. It makes it easier since I covered this team last year. So, I know a lot of the players and a lot of the coaches, and just going to continue to do it. I'm excited. It should be a great season.
Yeah, and we just once again in advance of it, thanking you because you do this as a volunteer thing. A lot of people don't realize that.
It's all volunteer.
Sure.
We wouldn't have this if you just didn't say, you know what, I'd like to do it. You're giving up your Fridays for pretty much the whole season.
For sure.
And yeah, it's a wonderful thing you do, and the guys that help you out as well.
Thank you.
Yeah. So let's see. Oh, we were going to talk about kayaks today. Have you ever gone kayaking?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you own a kayak?
No. Where the heck do you store it? I see people I think they store them on the top of their cars.
Doesn't that worry you?
I see them driving around with them a lot.
Does that worry you? It worries me. When I drive behind somebody with a bicycle standing up on the top of their car, I try to get around them. I say, that thing's going to fall off any minute.
Yeah. It's like, how much do you use that if it's on your car?
Well, just in case there's a flood, though, you're set. You're all ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, there's pros and cons, I guess, for everything, and that would be one of them. But
so now,
I'm always amazed by that.
So two questions in one: is a kayak actually better than a canoe, or is it just like this? Do we fancy them for some reason because they look cool? I mean, you're doing the same thing. You're floating in the water. You're pedaling.
That's a fair question, Larry. I need to put some thought into that. I think there is a certain coolness factor. I mean, it makes your car infinitely cooler.
Yeah, you look like an active person,
right?
It's like having bicycles on the back.
Look at that guy.
We put bicycles on the back of the car, and boom! All of a sudden, we seem like we're sporty.
That's right. Very sporty.
Yeah. There's something to that, isn't there?
You know what's weird though? I don't know if you know this or not, but if you go down any of the trails, I don't know which trails have this, but some trails, I guess they're state-owned trails, they now say helmet required, bicycle helmet required. Did you know that?
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
So
I've been on a lot of bicycle trails.
So try to put yourself into my big head. It's hard to find a helmet for my big head. I did find one. And I love where I found it. I found it at Dick's. It just works so good with it. When you have a big head and you get your hat from Dick's, it just works out nicely.
No, I don't know what you mean.
No, I don't either. I'm just saying stuff that makes no sense. But anyway, it's.
I didn't know if you wanted to explain that any further.
I will. Let me do it in Pig Latin.
I don't speak Latin, Larry, so you have to be a little more clear.
We women get it.
Oh my gosh! What was I going to say? I was going to say about the goggles because yesterday I was listening to Robin, basically. Well, not really Robin, but Robin's mom and Robin's daughter.
Uh-huh.
They were kind of making fun of Robin's son, because he wears goggles when he barbecues. And I was thinking,
I didn't
boy,
like
When he
that.
barbecues?
yeah. And I was thinking, why are you making fun? I mean, if he ever got a piece of hot fat in his eye, you would be horribly sad, you know?
Oh,
This protects that.
He's wearing goggles when he's barbecuing?
Correct? Am I right?
Yeah, because he's got one of those. He's got
It's a smart move.
a really nice propane grill, and then when he puts the top down and everything's cooking in there, and then he lifts the top up, you've got all this smoke and stuff that comes
hurt
out
your
right in
eyes.
your face.
Yeah.
And it could hurt your eyes. So I'm for eye protection.
There you go.
Or are you just protecting your son? It could go either way, but
This is the Galen.
I've never seen that. But that's okay.
No, I've
I'm
never.
not judging.
But I've
He
never.
loves to protect his eyes.
But see, I've never fallen off a bicycle. But I still am wearing this big hat that I got from Dick's.
Yeah.
Well, one's a law, and the other one, if that was a law, people would stop grilling.
But
I don't know. I've never heard of that one.
it was a law.
It's
And I grill a lot. So
And do you
I
keep
don't know.
the top down on your grill?
Let me ask you something. Do you put
Yeah,
your
I'm a
pants on?
smoker, yeah.
Do you keep
Yeah.
your pants on when you grill?
Sometimes it depends on if I have to check it in the middle of the night.
Okay,
You know, and I'm
but
sitting there in my underwear.
Okay, but hot fat flying off of that frying pan. You
Yeah,
want some
that'll get you.
protection, yeah.
What?
right.
No.
That'll get your skin.
That'll never happen.
I don't know how it's going to get my face. I don't put my face that close.
Good morning.
I have grill gloves that go basically up to my elbows.
Have you
I don't.
have you done your
I haven't.
have you done your summertime quota of grilling?
Yeah.
Oh, you have,
You know,
okay.
I make really good barbecue. So yeah, I was thinking about whether or not I wanted to do it this weekend. Not sure I'm going to have time, but yeah, I love it. Something I love to do.
You know, I don't own a grill, but I'm thinking maybe I should do it at least once before the summer is over.
That's a good idea.
I'll go out to one of those places that has the grill built into the ground. Like in Silver Springs. they
Well,
have, right?
it's one of those things that, you know, my wife will not eat anything I cook. But if I grill it, she loves it.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what it is, but it's the only thing I can cook where people are like, oh, this is good. I could cook the exact same food. It would taste the exact same if I put it in a pan.
I wonder why.
They're like, oh, I can't eat this. Yeah, I can't eat this.
Well, I'd rather be safe using common sense than have to wait for a law to tell me to do something. So I'm for you, TJ.
Yeah, well,
Believe me. He's very
That's
safe.
it. You're his mom. You have
course.
to be. You have to be supportive. But I think I may be out with his sister on this one.
So, have you heard the story about the gun that was stolen from the anonymous masked orgy that was going on in Deltona?
No.
You haven't heard this?
I don't even know where you get these stories from.
You want to know where I got the story from?
So just read that part again about how many
All right.
how many different facts.
I
This is
didn't-
one of those sentences where
I didn't read
you have
it.
to put all these. What do they call those? Where you make jumble letters and you pick a word from this, and this.
All right. Now, I'm just going to read it to you. I'll tell you where I got it from. I got it from Fox News, and it's a Florida story. You can look it up yourself. It comes out of Deltona. It was during the weekend of July 19th, so it's I guess they just got the news today. A suspect, I'm going to read it directly. A suspect stole a handgun during an anonymous masked orgy. How about that?
I love that word suspect, though.
Yeah.
I mean, if everybody was masked, how could they tell?
20 guests participated in the orgy, which was at a private residence in Deltona.
Uh-huh.
And then it says about 30 miles north of Orlando.
Well, how does this happen? You just say, "Hey, look, I'm throwing together an orgy."
Yeah. You have to wear a mask.
Mask invite because it's
Yeah.
anonymous. I don't know anybody.
Sure.
You know, wear your favorite hood, and let's sit after it. I mean, I don't know how you do that.
Oh, this would be fun. We should have one of those.
I wonder what the ratio was.
I'm out. I don't have any interest.
What
in
would
it.
be your first question if somebody invited you to that? What would be your first question?
What? That would be it. I'm all right.
What? Yeah, that's
No,
a good.
I mean, I don't know which part of that is unappealing. the anonymous, the mask, or the orgy. All three of those don't really do anything for me. Seems like a lot of work, doesn't it?
It sounds like a lot of disease, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Well, that too. But I mean, if you think about it, I mean, like, gosh, dang, how do you prep for something like that?
Listen to this. It says the party was advertised
I
on...
guess you don't have to worry about what am I going to wear. I don't know. Maybe they do. I guess they don't just all show up naked.
I think
what do you
do.
wear to something like that?
Yeah, you have
to
to
go buy a special outfit.
Well, see,
I think so.
Is there something on Amazon that can help you? Oh, going to an orgy? I don't know. I mean, I can't imagine that.
There is...
And God forbid if you recognize somebody.
And where do you keep your wallet?
You know?
See,
like if your mask fell off, things got heated. Oh, wait. Avert your eyes. I don't know.
What if you had a recognizable...
I mean, no harm done, right? I mean, they're all consenting adults, I guess. But
If you had a recognizable voice, like you do radio shows.
Yeah.
Can you imagine people being in the orgy and it sounds like you, Galen? Somebody who sounds like you? And then they come on the radio the next morning. Hey, Galen,
yeah.
I was at the same party as you last night. I heard you.
Right. Wow, that'd be great.
Has that happened to you, by the way?
Palm Gardens.
Have you had the Have you had the I recognize your voice moment? Has that happened for you?
It has. Yeah, it most certainly has. It's more about my name, though. They're like, oh, all right, I know a Galen who does this.
It does a radio show.
Yeah, occasionally, yeah.
Happened to Rob and I. We were at what's that called? The Olive Garden.
Yeah.
And there was some people at the table next to us, and they all turned around and looked, and I said, "Uh-oh." And we could hear them talking.
What do I have on my shirt?
Yeah, right. Do I have a run in my stocking? I don't know.
I heard the guy say...
Did I fart again? Yeah, you don't want that.
I heard the guy say, "Oh my gosh, that's what he looks like." That's what I...
No.
I did hear that. Yep. Oh my...
Well, you don't want to hear that at the orgy. Yeah. I guess it's better at the Olive Garden than at the orgy.
We did promote that we were going to talk about kayaks, so...
Yes.
I don't know what to say about it. All right.
What do you want to say about a kayak?
Let me see what I have. I have some prep material here.
Fun.
Hold on.
Fun. We've almost bought them like 2 or 3 times. And then I'm like, man, where would you store them?
Would it be worth?
You got to tie them up into the rafters of your garage.
To me, rent them.
Yeah, renting is my way to
Right.
go.
That's what we end up doing every time. Mm-hmm. It's like, how am I going to even transport it to the lake or the river or whatever?
So
wouldn't it be better just to have a friend who's got kayaks that you can borrow?
Yeah, or just rent it. Just rent it. Hey, so the only thing I have to tell you about kayaking, I'm sorry, I don't really have a whole segment about kayaking, but I do have some cool information. There are some clear kayaks, so you can look through the bottom, and they are renting them over at Rainbow Springs. How about that?
Fantastic. That is fantastic. Yeah.
So Rainbow Springs,
good information.
Rainbow Springs, Winter Park, Crystal River, Rock Springs, Bioluminescent, wherever that is.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like a good place for an orgy.
Well, I know you guys prefer the train station for yours, but yeah.
For the kayaking? I guess if it rains enough.
No, for the orgies.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Because it's the most romantic place in town.
So what do you think they said, like, at the end of the party? What do you think they said?
I don't know what you say. Do you just say, all right, hey, thanks. It's great to see y'all, kind of. I'm out. I don't. That seems so awkward.
And what kind of a hostess gift would you bring to an orgy?
Hostess gift.
Well, you do.
Yeah.
Every time I go to a party, I always bring a hostess gift.
Let's hope there is a hostess. That would be my thinking.
Oh, God.
My thinking.
There's a lot of bad with this one. It's going to be in my brain now. It's like there is such a thing. I live such a sheltered life. So glad.
So do I.
You ever talk to somebody and they share you some story and you're like, what?
No.
That's a thing? Oh,
Right.
that is a real thing?
Well,
People do this?
This was advertised on social media, is what it says. And I like the quote from the sheriff's office. Sheriff Sergeant Todd Smith said, "We're probably not going to be able to solve this one."
You think? Oh, come on. That's great stuff.
Oh my
You have
gosh.
to
Oh my
admit,
gosh.
I mean, well, how do you? Okay, all right. So it's all anonymous. What do you file the police report under? Your name. You want to go and testify? In open court, you can't go by your online handle at that point. Would you? Well, they must have stolen something really, really valuable. Something that's valuable to an orgy. Again, lots and lots of questions.
The complainant said it was a 9mm Glock. The sheriff on duty said, "I wouldn't brag about that."
Wow.
Oh my God.
Wow, Larry.
Okay,
that's a good joke.
Go to. Here's the interesting observation that
You just made up a different thing that you were at, and just say, "Yeah, it was just a group of friends getting together." And
I know. Yeah.
I would have just like, "Look, they stole it. Guns get stolen all the time. I don't know."
Well, maybe it was one of these. Hey, officer, somebody stole my gun. Really? Where? Well, I was at a party. Well, did you see who it was? No, we were all anonymous. Oh my gosh. Well, what did he look like? I don't know. We were all wearing masks. What the heck were you at? An orgy. See, this is how it unfolded, probably.
I don't know. Yeah, he had him grilled with the light on. Yeah.
Yeah, but then they always ask for witnesses, so then the police officers would have to go to the place of residence and interview everybody.
Yeah. Did anybody bring a hostess gift? That's what the police would say.
There should be a caution for anybody. There should be a tale of caution for anybody who wants to go to an anonymous mass orgy.
Now, for the sake of this show, this segment, we are focusing on that story for whatever reason, just because it's fun. But those people who don't...
Why do you think we are?
But listen.
I mean, it's got everything you want. Guns.
Those people, it's got everything you need. It's jam-packed full of the stuff people want. It's what the people want, Robin.
That's right.
But there are many people who listen, and all they hear is the headline news, and this is one of the headline stories. Okay. Of all the stories, and this happens all the time, we can have political stories, we can have horrible news stories. The ones they always will ask about are these ones. These kinds of stories will always come up.
Exactly.
Come on, it's hard to feel sorry for the guy who got robbed. I don't know what this was. And why would you want to have this in your home?
Well, would you rent out like a hotel hall or something?
Wouldn't you have like pictures of you and your family on the wall and stuff? These are the things that are going through my brain. It was like, what if they walk through? Oh my gosh, you're so and so's father. Like, oh god.
That's where basements come in handy.
Let me see if I can find the website, because everybody's going to think we're making this up. Let me find it.
You told me it was Fox News.
But that's where I got it from. Maybe there's something else. I'll just give you a website. Let me see. Go to news on Google, and then I will put orgy and see what comes up. Yeah, first story. First story.
Fired today because of the search engine.
The very first story. It's Fox News. 3 hours ago, suspect steals gun during anonymous masked orgy in Florida. The website is.
Oh my God.
Wait a minute, foxnews.com. Yeah, that's where it is, foxnews.com. Yeah.
Some producer found that going through all the filed police reports.
That's right.
You got to start in Florida because Lord knows we have enough wackos. In California, people poop in the streets. In Florida, we do everything else. So,
well, I would rather be in Florida. just so you know, I would rather be in Florida. See, I don't think I can't put, right now I can't play the sound. I got to ask Dan to make this happen again. I used to be able to play the sound from videos.
Yeah, now we can't.
Hey, how's the blood supply?
We're still where we're at, right at a 2.5 day blood supply. Having better days, but we just need more. We need to get over this hump. We need people to come out, get the wife and donate blood. We're right there on the boulevard, and tomorrow night we're going to be at the movie theater, right there at Regal Cinema. So please just come by, donate, and save 3 lives.
Is your older son in college already? Did his school start already?
No. We go 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2
Okay.
weeks from yesterday.
But Tristan starts Monday. A 15-year-old.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So what's it like for him? His older brother is no longer in public school. They're like two different universes now.
Well, right now, I think everybody's kind of ready for him to go, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. So I think he's outgrown it. And I'm sure, my wife's going to Greece in September, and it'll just be me and him, and I am sure it's going to hit him at some point. But right now, we're all just kind of, let's just move on. It's time for me to go, kind of a thing. So we're just proud of him, and I think he's just really excited about going to college.
And he's going to FSU? Yeah. My nephew is a sophomore there this year, so good school.
There might be buds. He's
really good.
Robin's
school.
nephew is tall also.
He's a sophomore.
But he's husky, tall and husky.
Yeah. He's 6'4".
How tall is Tristan? 6'4" also? Same height?
No. Caleb's right at 6 foot. So.
Oh, okay. Oh, Caleb. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. I'm sorry. Wrong name.
Yeah. No, that's all right.
And I knew that. I just said the wrong name. So let's see. Where's the Bloodmobile today? I'm looking for my ad.
Today we're actually at the Publix in 40 East Shopping Center. So just please come by, give the gift of life, and donate blood.
And thank Palm Garden and Penn Flooring, the two sponsors, to make that reminder possible. I'll play their ads in just a bit. Galen, have a great weekend. Thank you for what you do. We're looking forward to 1 week from this evening.
Yep, 1 week from this evening.
When you do the first football game of the season, it's going to be exciting. Who's playing next week?
East Side. It's traveling to Booster Stadium to take on Vanguard. Should be a good game.
Nice.
Should be a lot of fun.
Excellent pregame show and everything. Nice.
Yeah, 30 minutes before kickoff. 6:30 pregame. Kickoff at 7.
And P.S., if you're a business and you'd like to sponsor it, your name will be spoken on every one of those broadcasts.
That's right.
Throughout the whole season. Get in on it now before, because you want to be on every one.
And on our Facebook page, we'll be putting your name up all the time.
Show support for what Galen does. Galen volunteers his time.
He does.
Whoever sits here at the board volunteers his time. Last year it was Dan. It wasn't me. But
yeah, you were here a couple times.
Couple times?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Galen. Enjoy your weekend.
Yeah, you guys are the best. Bye.
Thank you. We'll be right back.
I'm Jan Marino from Palm Garden, and we are the best. As a matter of fact, we're the best of the best. You can put us to the test, and we'll keep caring without any rest. The Ocala Star banner has a contest, you see. You can vote for Palm Garden, and you can vote for me. Go to ocala.com. It is easy to vote. You can vote every day, so please take note. Palm Garden really is the best. As a matter of fact, we're the best of the best.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors